Peace. What's happening, good people? This gift here for Pay Us No Mind. And this is just audio, so you can sit back, relax, and listen. But if you hear this swoosh sound, I'm giving you something to look at. So get your eyes on the screen. Now, let's talk about where to start with becoming completely independent. No music distribution, no Spotify, maybe even no YouTube. Now, I gave away a free PDF download called Ultimate Indie Artist Guide, which ran down getting set up as an artist with your music. And in that guide, we went over things like distribution, publishing administration, digital performance, and more. Now, this is about getting set up as a music business for true digital independence. Now, we start with domain registration. So if you don't have your artist name registered as a domain, do this right now. Go to hostinger.com and run a search to see if the .com for your artist name is available. I'm telling you, open up a new tab and do that now, because people have made a business out of buying domain names and holding them for ransom. The last thing you want is for your name to start bubbling and someone to go and run a search, buy it, and wait for you to come knocking, and then try to charge you thousands of dollars to release it to you. Now, when you go to register your domain name, they have a lot of fun top-level domain names now where you got .tv, .music, but .com is king. It's the default. So you need to own that. Now, if your name is taken, but you haven't developed a dedicated fan base where you'd suffer any kind of damage by changing your name, I'd switch to something that's available. This will help not only with domain ownership, but also search engines. Because if no one has registered the name, there's likely little search activity, which means it'll be easier to rank first on Google and for fans to find you. Hostinger is what I use. They charge about $18 a year to register a domain name. Hosting. Now, hosting is like owning a plot of land. You can build whatever you like. I have hosting for my website, and we'll go through this using my website and the things I built as an example of the possibilities. Now, I might geek out here, so if you don't care to get technical, you can skip this part. Using a link tree or running a store through something like Bandcamp, Squarespace, or Shopify is great. It's a simple process. They make it easy, all of that good stuff. But you don't own it. You can't download a backup and restore it elsewhere. Switching from Shopify to Squarespace or another e-commerce solution means completely starting over. The infrastructure is different, the templates are different, and so are the restrictions on what you can and can't do. My website was hosted with GoDaddy. I switched from GoDaddy to Hostinger, and all I had to do was upload my backup, and the same exact website went live under Hostinger. If I choose to switch from Hostinger to another service, I could do the same thing again. Now, it's not just control that you get with owning your website and your hosting. With a hosting account, you get two core things, a server and a database. And that allows you to pretty much build whatever you can imagine. Now, maybe you're not a technical person like that. You don't want to get into the wheelhouse of programming and even dabble in it. Now, if you're that type of person, you can use third-party services where you integrate some type of other platform that has the tools that you want into your website, but that comes with complications, likely fees, or you could go to something like Fiverr and hire a developer that's affordable to build out something and pay them once for something that you could use forever. Or you could do like me and use ChatGPT or some other AI bot to help you with the coding. So it's like I have a level of coding knowledge, not the most, but I know enough. So I use ChatGPT to pretty much build out an entire infrastructure to go completely independent. And here's what I built. I built my own release links. And with these release links, I have a create page where I can configure my links, a gallery page where all my links are displayed. I also did the same for bio links. So this is the create page where I can input names, URLs, and select the template to create new bio links. Here's my gallery page that displays the links. I also built a URL shortener, which I don't necessarily use to shorten links, but rather to track them. Without something like this, you can't track traffic to third-party platforms like iTunes or anywhere else that's not your website. Now, why am I showing you this? Why does it make sense to have your own bio link, release link, and URL shortener under your own website and umbrella? If you look at Linktree, Linktree will charge you $40 a month, which is about $480 a year for you to be able to do whatever you want with bio links. And it's only for links for one profile. Now, Linktree allows you to create bio links, but not really release links. And the best platform for release links is Feature.fm. And Feature.fm also charges you around $40 a month for advanced release links. So you end up paying at least $468 a year to Feature.fm for the creation of unlimited release links. And for everything they allow you to do for that price, you still can't do everything you might want to do. Additionally, hosting your own website opens the door to side businesses because you can host the websites of other artists and businesses. If a friend wants to sell t-shirts, rather than going and paying Shopify $40 a month or something like that, maybe you charge him $20 to run his online business on your hosting account. Newsletters. Now, the main advantage of social media is constant contact. If you have followers, you can engage with them every day through posting to the news feed. You don't get that with a website. People have to be intentional and come looking for you in the same way they go to Amazon or Walmart. Now, without fans returning to your website, you don't have any means of informing them of anything new. And that is where newsletters come in. They give you constant contact outside of social media platforms. And there's no algorithm to work around. Now, I want to make the distinction between newsletters and customer relationship management services. Something like MailChimp can be used to run a newsletter, but it's more of a customer relationship management tool for things like abandoned cart recovery, product purchase emails, customer retention, things of that nature. Running a simple newsletter doesn't require all of the things that something like MailChimp offers because it comes with a steep learning curve because of all of those other things related to customer relationship management. Now, there's a few newsletter options with really simple systems on the market today, and I've used a few of them. So I'll give you my quick take. You can check my newsletter comparison video for a full breakdown of these services if you want to go that deep into it. Now, sure, the goal is to run a newsletter and get constant contact with fans, customers, whatever have you. But my mind automatically shifts to monetization. Hey, I have 6 mouths to feed, shoot me. And I know attention is money. As I like to say, the Super Bowl generates $1 billion in a day, and it's not a pay-per-view event. They have eyeballs, and advertisers pay to get in front of them. So you have Substack, but Substack only allows monetization through subscriptions. Not to say that that's a bad thing, but it's limited. Beehive is like Substack, but more advanced with better monetization options. It has an ad network and an affiliate network built into its system. You don't have to find advertisers or affiliate programs to join. It's right there. It even has a management system to track opens and clicks for sponsorships you gain on your own. So you can go out and get a company to pay to be featured in your newsletter and have Beehive manage how often emails get open, who clicks what, things of that nature, to be able to provide that information back to the sponsor, which makes it more professional and also allows value to be identified and for you to be able to hold on and maintain a sponsor because you can prove that you did something for them. Now, in addition to Beehive, you have Kit, formerly ConvertKit. Now, Kit works a lot like Beehive, but with no ad network. It does, however, have an affiliate network, but that's run through a service called SparkLoop. And SparkLoop is an affiliate program for newsletters where you earn by recommending other newsletters. Each time someone joins a newsletter you recommend, you get paid. Let's stick on monetization and talk about monetizing your website. So you can immediately monetize your website using ad networks. Now, the one most available is AdSense, Google AdSense. There is no traffic threshold. All it requires is the insertion of a code snippet to verify you own the website. Once you have steady traffic, more options open up because you have advertisers with better ads, higher paying ads that would allow you to run ads on your website through them, but they have traffic thresholds where you got to have a certain amount of traffic to your website before they'll allow you to join. Maybe you don't like the idea of whoring out your website with ads and having people see promotions for products from Walmart next to your music. After all, your website is your digital home. And if you're like most artists I know, you want the attention to be on one thing. I just say to consider this. Think about what happens when you send somebody to watch your music video on YouTube. Before they can even watch the video, they have to sit through an ad, maybe even multiple ads at random points of the video. Free users on Spotify might have to sit through 3 ads to hear one song. So you may have a distaste for doing it directly, but you're doing it and it's happening. One idea is to create a second site that functions like a music blog where you share your new releases, but also the releases of other artists, kind of like a surrogate. 50 Cent famously did this with thisis50.com. Then you have a media website you can use to monetize with ads without concern for it impacting your personal brand. Affiliate marketing. Now, this offers a more natural integration because you can join the affiliate programs of services like Amazon Music and Apple Music and have pop-ups with your face and name promoting discounts on these services. And they always have some type of promotion going, offering 3 months for free, 6 months for $10, 6 months for $1, things of that nature. And you can use those to drive traffic to them and also to your music and get people who are fans of your music generating premium streams on Amazon for you, while also earning affiliate revenue from them becoming paid subscribers. You can also find ways to integrate product collections from Amazon and Walmart or other stores that fit your brand with My Closet collection or something to that extent. Now, you can find a link to all of the companies I talked about here and more in the description box, along with discounts to some of them. There is also the option to book a session with me where we can go through the process of setting you up to get you independent, from your website to all of your links and everything you would need. As always, you guys can agree to disagree or agree, whatever the case may be. Feel free to reach me at Payusnomind on Instagram, at Payusnomind on Twitter/X, Payusnomind@gmail.com. This is Gift signing off. Pay us no mind. Peace, good people. 1.